Hi everyone, my name is Kimberly, and today I'll be talking about a topic that often gets overlooked in facility management but plays a huge role in how venues function: facility maintenance. We don't usually notice maintenance when everything's working fine, but when something breaks, whether it's a leaky roof or a failed HVAC system, suddenly it becomes the only thing people care about. That's why I chose this topic, because maintenance might not be exciting, but it's definitely essential. The first article I looked at was from The Athletic, and it focused on the growing maintenance crisis in aging sports stadiums. Places like Oakland Coliseum, RFK stadiums are dealing with serious issues like rodent infestations, sewage problems, and outdated electrical systems. One quote that really stuck with me is a stadium staff member said, "We spend more time patching things up than fixing them for good." That made me realize how often maintenance gets pushed aside until it becomes a bigger problem. This ties into what we've talked about in class, especially in terms of risk management. If you don't invest in regular upkeep, you're basically gambling with your facility's future. It's not just about fixing pipes, it's about protecting your reputation and the safety of your guests. On the flip side, the second article from FacilitiesNet shows how some venues are using smart maintenance systems, things like AI sensors and predictive tech, to stay ahead of problems. SoFi, for example, uses sensors to track things like water pressure, temperature, and system performance in real time. They actually caught a tiny leak that would have become a major flood just by monitoring a slow pressure drop. This shows how technology is changing the game. Maintenance is becoming more proactive and data driven, and it also means staff needs to be trained in completely new ways, not just in repairs, but in reading and responding to digital systems. What stood out to me the most is how facility maintenance bigger priorities reflect. If a venue is constantly falling apart, it says something about leadership and how resources are being allocated. On the other hand, investing in maintenance shows long term thinking, sustainability, and care for both the space and the people using it. As someone interested in event and venue management, this really shifted how I see the role of maintenance. It's not background work, it's the backbone. And whether you're working in a sports stadium, a campus, or a convention center, having a strong maintenance strategy can make all the difference. Thank you for listening.